Hey, it's your boy Bobby B. Here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Big Meech and Vito Corleone. Now, why am I talking about Big Meech and Vito Corleone? We all know Big Meech. Big Meech is the main character in the BMF show. He is also real. He's a real person. He was the leader of the Black Mafia family, along with his brother. Big Meech was a straight up leader. People still look up to him to this day. I'm one of them. When it comes down to it, though, he did take inspiration from Vito Corleone. Now, who is Vito Corleone? Vito Corleone is the main character in the Godfather movie, meaning he's the main boss, or at least in Godfather 1, because the main character transitions from Vito to Michael Corleone. So it does change. But the thing is, Vito is the main character. Now, what can we say about Vito Corleone? For those of you who may not know about him, he was a kid who was an immigrant that came from Italy. He fled Italy because his parents and his family was murdered by a Don that was there. And for those of you who do not know what a Don is, that is a person that is connected in a criminal organization known as the Mafia, or over there in Italy, I think it's called Sicilia or something like that. I can't think of the name. But Vito fled. He was probably one of the last remaining members of his family who fled. He came to New York. Poor boy, worked all his life. Turned into a leader. They were being bullied by a person in their neighborhood, and he eventually took that person out, and he started building himself up to be his own organization. And the thing is, he wasn't the only person that was doing that. He was going against other organizations as well. Eventually, he built himself up to have so much power with his family, may I add, that he rose to become one of the biggest people out there because he was somebody they honored. So guess what? People were paying money to him. He was getting a piece of people's action, but he actually protected them and took care of them. If they needed help, he would help them. If they needed health help, he would help them with that. If they need legal issues, he would help them with that. He actually was helping people. Now, the thing is with Vito Corleone, Big Meech looked up to Vito Corleone because if you look at the BMF show, he does mention stuff like The Godfather. And I know people are saying it's like the movies, but no, a lot of these movies are based on real life and real life figures. So when it comes down to it, like with the Godfather was a book before it was a movie. And not only that, the writer said that he based, I want to say Vito Corleone on Frank, I forgot his name, Frank, I usually know his name, but he's Frank Costello. That's his name. That's what he based him upon. Vito Corleone, to be honest with you guys, is more like a holy figure type dude in terms of like not just like the mafia or mafia like in terms of movies, but period. He comes off like a martyr. He was a guy, okay, you knew he was a gangster. You knew, yeah, he had some killings under his belt, some stuff he had to do. But he was a person that did things in a way where it was right. So it's like if we're calling things a necessary evil, he was a necessary evil that had honor and morals. He would go against people that try to be obstacles or people that really were a problem. He was pretty much a good man in a game that people usually say is not for good men, but really he was a man that did things the right way. He never would cross nobody unless he had to. He never would take nobody out unless he had to. It was a situation where you had to do something for him to do something about it. So Big Meech took a lot of inspiration from Vito Corleone. And not only that, I mean, like Vito Corleone inspired a lot of people in real life. He even inspired me to some degree. So when it comes down to it, I would say for you guys out there that's loving to watch BMF, get ready because watching some of that, like you're going to get some Vito Corleone from Big Meech. That's basically what you're going to be getting. So I want to talk to you guys about that. But if you never saw The Godfather, I highly recommend that. Go ahead and watch The Godfathers Part 1 and Part 2. If you've never seen it, you're missing out on some very big masterpieces. And these masterpieces have gone on to inspire people in real life and in cinema. So check that out whenever you get the chance. Now, I'm not going to dismiss Part 3. Part 3 is actually pretty good, but it's really not as good as 1 and 2. So that's pretty much what I'm saying that. But I just want to say to all of you guys that it is your boy, Bobby B here. I just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and one. Hey, it's your boy, Bobby B.
And this is my book. Shit's not checkers, it's chess. In life, everybody knows it's a game, but you got to learn how to play it.